Welcome to Care Kids Coffee. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the centers that we're setting up this week for my daycare and some tips and tricks for setting up centers for your preschool or in-home daycare. I do a lot of home organization videos as well as daycare and cleaning videos, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into the video. Now over here I'm going to be setting up a science center, and I'm going to be setting up these little trays that I got from the dollar store. And I'm also going to be setting up these little baking dishes that I also got from the dollar store, and I will be showing you what I do with those. So I'm going to grab my science tools bin where I try and keep most of my things that I use for science centers. As you can see, these are our little protective eyewear that I'm going to put one for each tray. Now this is right after Christmas break, so I'm only going to have 3 kids here today, so I'm just setting up 3 trays. I have these little droppers that I'll link down below that I got off of Amazon, and these little squeezy bottles I just got from Walmart in the travel section. I try to keep all of my science tools in one little container, that way it's really easy to set up my centers. So as you can see, I'm using some baking soda and some cleaning vinegar. And I'm going to be putting some baking soda in each tray. And now I'm going to be filling all these little squeezy bottles with vinegar. I'm going to give the kids 2 methods of using the vinegar in the baking soda, so that way they get those little motor skills working and trying different things in case one doesn't work for them or is too hard. I'm also going to be setting out some towels to make it for easy cleanup. I also will, on the day of, set out 3 tiny little bowls with vinegar in it so that they can use the droppers with the vinegar as well. And don't forget their aprons. So this is something that I do to put on top of the trays, one to keep the baking soda contained, but also so they know not to do this particular center until we're ready to do it as a group. So for this center, what I do when I pack it up, I put it in a container and I make sure and label the outside of the container. And I put almost everything that I can that I need into the container of what I use to set that center up. So in this box, or tub I should say, I have a lot of my pizza center signs that I get off of Teachers Pay Teachers. I have my pizza to go boxes, I have my toppings, all of the things that can be contained in a tub I keep in there, so it's super easy for me to bring it out when I'm ready to do that center again. There's so much time spent setting up centers that I definitely have saved myself a lot of time putting it and containing it into one container. So I'm going to be wrapping up the grocery store center and trying to put the majority of that center inside the container and label the outside of the container and put it up into our storage. So when I need to bring it back down again, it's super easy to bring back down and not so much time is spent planning because you know exactly what to do. If you like how you set something up, definitely take a picture of it. That way you can kind of refer back to it, and it's so much easier to set it up again. Before I started filming all of this stuff, I definitely took pictures that I can look back on to save myself some time. So now I'm gonna go and clean up that grocery store center and start setting up the pizza center. So now you're gonna see me actually taking down a center. So this is the process that I go through to make things easier on me when I wanna set it up again. I will be doing a more in-depth video on how I set up my pizza center. You will see me setting up the center, but if you want more detail as to how I set it up and what is in the different areas of the center, be looking for that video. So this piece of furniture that I am moving, my husband made this for me, and I just move it into different configurations depending on what center I'm setting up. And voila, there is a pizza center. Now you'll see me kind of cleaning up this space, but also setting it up. I like to put different books out, maybe even put coordinating toys out with it to make it fresh and new. You'd be surprised how doing something as simple as this makes an area that they're used to playing in all day all of a sudden exciting again. So this is my car and block area. So the center is always set up, but like I said, I try to make it kind of fresh and new by almost resetting it up. I also even use some of these things and I almost set it up as if I were playing down here. That way it kind of gets their imagination going. It makes that center exciting and fun, and maybe they will try to play a different way that they didn't play before. Since this is a daycare, I have kids that are here quite a few hours a day, so they can get pretty bored of playing the same things every day. If you set things up kind of fresh and new, it makes it so much better and so much easier for them to be excited about it again and to try and explore their imagination. I'm setting up some new letters on our password wall. I will be uploading a video very soon about kindergarten readiness and how we use this to introduce some of those letters. This table to be kind of an art table / name writing table for the day. Every day we try to do something new. This particular day I wanted to set out their name books that they can practice, as well as their art books that they can have at the table and draw in. That way we don't have a bunch of papers all over the table. As you can see, I've just been using this little thing. It's called My Chunky Pad, and the kids can draw on it. Sometimes we paint in it. It's kind of nice for parents to take home at the end of the year to have all of their artwork contained. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like more inspirational videos on some of the centers that I set up, comment down below and I can upload some more of those videos for you. Make sure and be watching for some future uploaded videos. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.